Alright, I'm behind this box and I wanted to make sure I had the dangerous Dame Lillard logo showing as I started this video, because this is, I think, the last time I did a Damian Lillard video. I think, oh my gosh, you know what? I don't think I've done a Damian Lillard video. I sold a lot of them early on, like the Portland, and there was another one, but I think those were Dame Lillard 2s and 3s, so it's been, wow. So this is the first time I'm doing a Dame Lillard. So this means I get to spin the box around. It's got the Dame 6 on the side. It's got the Adidas logo here. It's got the logo and it's got the Dame 6 on the side here. On the bottom, it's this split kind of personality, white and black. We know that Dame Lillard is also an MC, and he's actually kind of dope. We know he's from the Bay Area, and there's just a history of these fantastic point guards that come from the Bay Area, of Gary Payton and Jason Kidd. You know, I mean, it's just hilarious. Hook Mitchell. So I even had to go with Hook Mitchell, right? Just legendary, man. This is the Dame 6, and the style code is FU9447. Color is CBlack, GoldMT, and RoyalBlue, RoyBlu. It's a 9.5. I won't get into UPCs and all of that. I really don't think anybody's bootlegging the Dame Lillards. There's a sticker here, and that sticker for QC reads APE140TQC. I'm pulling the shoe out because I've been talking and I haven't taken the shoe out yet. And I want to take it out because it's a themed shoe. And a lot of Dame Lillard shoes are themed. I think Adidas, what they decided was, we're going to make shoes that are based on certain things for Dame Lillard. And those things are things that he's fond of. So I'm sure he's a fan of, and if you look here, it says Dame 316. Now, you know that Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's what these shoes are based on. So when I get to the close-up, you'll see this rattlesnake print on the shoes. And it's a really interesting look. Now, I think these are balanced. No, this was with Lightstrike. So the Dame Lillard has Adidas' cushioning system, Lightstrike. And the Lightstrike was first used on, gosh, what was the name of that shoe? The NXT, the Next Level basketball shoe from Adidas. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of chances to look at this model and look at any of Adidas basketball because it's very flat. In North America, it's very flat. Now, I'm sure Dame Lillard has a heck of a following internationally. And look at the bottom of that. So the outsole is translucent. But this upper, the Dame 316, I got to get to the close-up because on the inside of the shoe, you know the Stone Cold Steve Austin, it's got the skull here. But it's got the Dame Lillard on the skull. It's a great tribute shoe. And with Dame Lillard playing the way he played in the playoffs, they got bounced out. The Clippers, you got Paul George around here saying bye-bye. Then Paul George, they lose to the Denver Nuggets. This dude is bye-bye, you know, to Dangerous Dame. And it's just disrespectful, man. Damian Lillard should sell more shoes, but in America, we aren't focused on basketball in the same way that we used to be. So what's happening for Dame Lillard is that the U.S. is just not a strong market for basketball shoes. And I have a lot of explanation why. And basically it's to professionalize the professionalization of youth sports. It used to be that you could play for your neighborhood school. Now, though, if you don't play basketball when you're 5 years old and you don't go through the AAU system, man, you can't even make your high school team. So kids are falling out of love with the sport. You got kids that would much rather be gamers than hoopers. So how are you going to sell shoes to a whole generation of people that have been alienated from the sport? You know, now, does that have anything to do with me and Dame Lillard's new shoe? Not at all. The shoe has an inner sock liner, though, kind of fit. So it's like a sock-like fit, this elastic stretch material that's on the inside. But I want to see if the insole comes out. The insole can come out, but I'm not going to take it out. I'm not going to take it out. It does, like I said, have the skull. So it's an homage to Stone Cold Steve Austin. It has Lightstrike. So let's get up close because the reptilian pattern on the shoe is snakeskin over here. It's snakeskin on this one as well, but it's very, different on both shoes. Let's do the close-up. And shout out Dame Lillard, man. He's one of my favorite players, period. But basketball is now becoming my generation, 30 and up. My generation, we love basketball still. Young dudes, you don't love it as much, so you're not really rocking with the shoes like that. These were $49.99. All right, so you can see I pulled this up because when I used to rock Adidas, I always used to have the tongue up and have my pants behind the, tongue. But you can see the Dame Lillard logo on this one, and on here you have the Adidas logo. But if I move the toe box up real close here, make sure we stay in focus. You can see a thicker snakeskin pattern on the toe box here, and then there's a smaller kind of pattern on this. And that's the Rattlesnake. Stone Cold Steve Austin had that Rattlesnake thing popping as well. Here's your lateral side where you have a net, and then on the medial side, you can see the exposed kind of lacing system, right? This kind of web lacing system. And then there's the Dame 316 on the medial side of the shoe as well. At the heel, you can see that snakeskin at the heel here. And when I turn it, it doesn't look the same. So all of these shoes are not going to look exactly the same. The right shoe is a little bit different, right? But it's a really interesting look, and I'm going to show you the back where it says Lightstrike back there at the back. It's a little bit different look, man, but I think, as far as Asia is concerned, Adidas sells very well in Asia, and basketball is big in Asia, so you're going to get a different kind of crowd and a different kind of sell-through over there than you do in the States. But this is the Dame Lillard. Stone Cold Steve Austin has got these gold aglets. And I'm going to wrap this video up right here. I want to know what the significance of the 4 bars are. I mean, I guess 4 bars, 16 bars, maybe, since he's a rapper, right? We don't know. Let's figure that one out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Real quick, man. Peace. I wanted to open this box up because here is one of the major problems that I have with Adidas in some instances. Attention to detail. All right, so I'm opening this box up and I'm holding it here for a reason. Matter of fact, I'll just go ahead and roll the shoes out because I had finished the video and I realized that in the process of finishing the video, you show Damian Lillard the ultimate disrespect with James Harden logo paper. And I don't know if you can see that because it's not super clear, but now I'm in focus. It's you got your Dame Lillard, who I honestly think has more marketing potential than James Harden in some instances, and you include in the box James Harden paper. I don't even know what to say, man. The attention to detail there is it's abysmal. And I didn't notice it when I was just doing the video, and then I stopped and I was putting the shoes back in here. When I was putting the shoes back in, and I was like, dude, come on, man. Why would you do that? You make the Dame Lillard shoe and then you stick it in James Harden paper? I don't know about you, man. That's just rubbing me the wrong way. And then it makes me look harder at the shoe and I start seeing, glue spots and, it's just the little things. It's just very little things, man. We need a competitive sneaker atmosphere, man, and this just ain't it. I'm going to focus on Dame. I'll just finish this up. I thought I was done with it, but it's just disrespectful, man. James Harden paper with the Dame Lillard shoe. And I know they're label mates, and I know they're on the same team as far as Adidas is concerned, but you don't do that. You don't put Derrick Rose paper on Dame Lillard's shoe. You don't do that. You don't do that.